Previously in Tokyo. Hey, welcome back. After a super stacked day of exploring, we are back in Akasaka. And now it's time for me to get ready for something extra special. A birthday celebration. It's my birthday. Woo! It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Woo! And this celebration will be happening in none other than Haute Couture Café in Nakameguro. But this cafe isn't just any cafe, guys. This is a one-of-a-kind spot that transforms its decor every season, creating an immersive, kawaii yet high-fashion inspired scene, serving up tea sets or dining experiences that feel like stepping into a dream. This super popular cafe requires advanced reservations, guys. In most cases, you have to book at least 3 months in advance of your booking. When I first booked, I used a Tablong app and booked my reservation online. Then Haute Couture Cafe called me to confirm my appointment. But here's an update. They no longer on the Tablong app accept online reservations. Now you have to call directly in to book your reservation. And most cases they do have an English speaking staff on hand, but sometimes you may need to have some proficiency in Japanese to secure a spot. I booked the birthday anniversary package, which requires 2 guests, no exceptions. Now you're probably thinking, okay Chrissy, thanks for the info, but you said you were going on a date, so we want to see. Well, of course, my hot date is pressure, and it's me. But first, fit check. While the cafe is known for its elegant afternoon high tea sets, tonight we're indulging in a winter wonderland high tea dining experience. Let's step inside and experience this magic together. The entire space mimicked a chic high fashion snow globe and I loved it. And then there was my birthday setup. Guys, it was everything from the dessert setup to the balloons to the happy birthday card, guys. I felt so special because we are celebrating not just my birthday but everything that I've overcome. Let's talk about the menu. It was a perfect blend of elegance and irresistible kawaii charm. First up, aside from the drinks that were already on the table, my package included 1 free drink from a selection of Earl Grey, Dajerin, strawberry tea, Uzu citrus, hojicha, milk, and coffee, hot or iced. Naturally, I went with the strawberry tea to go with the theme of the menu. As a tea drinker, unsweetened or a little sugar works fine for me. This was lightly sweet with natural berry notes and a hint of tartness, but very smooth overall. Now let's talk about the parfait. Layers of marinated strawberries, kirsch and citron jelly, strawberry chantilly, granola, opaline mousse, au chocolat, homemade strawberry granite, and meringue cocoa. Literally a work of art. I might tell a corny joke, but I never tell a lie. Stay tuned for my ratings. The parfait was creamy, crunchy, and icy, so many textures all in one bite. It was balanced with many layers of fruity and creamy richness. The kirsch and citrus jelly really added a vibrant tartness. I like this. Now the dessert stand. Guys, it had a lineup of fraîche, mousse à mille degrés, tartelette fraîche, a snowman and tree-themed rich tiramisu, macaron, and a couple of other cakes, and a dreamy Tuscan condensed milk dessert. It was almost too cute to eat, guys. Almost. The dishes that came on the dish stand, we had sea bream salad like a carpaccio, roast beef and mashed potatoes, porcini cream pottage, shrimp and broccoli aglio with baguette, oven-baked chicken and tomato cream penny gratin. I toasted to another year of life with the most delicious rougeberry soda ever, and in that moment, I could have cried. But instead, I celebrated. This year, I'm redefining and restructuring my life, pouring love back into myself, and taking myself on more solo dates. Stay tuned for that. Because honestly, she is everything, and she deserves it. For a moment, I just sat there, taking it all in. This was more than just a birthday dinner. It was a celebration of everything I had to overcome. A year of growth, of healing, of rediscovering myself. And tonight, I was doing it in the most luxurious way possible. Now let's get back to these reviews. I'm more into seafood these days, and I've had sea bream before. This cut was a little different. However, I did enjoy the delicateness of this cut of fish, and it was a refreshing start to the meal. Next up, we have roast beef and mashed potatoes, and I always look over my food before I eat it. That's just a Chrissy Adore thing. And on first bite, guys, I was not rocking with it. And like I told you guys before, I'm more into seafood right now. So I believe someone who enjoyed beef would more so love this. But this was my rating for this. It was decent, but it wasn't for me. I used to hate mushrooms as a child, but at this stage in my life, mushrooms can do no wrong. And this dish was just so good. Smooth and velvety, and then the earthy porcini flavor was incredible. This dish was it. I loved it. The shrimp and broccoli ajillo was a well-balanced, flavorful bite. The mini version of this freesia cake was not overpowering but perfectly balanced. Paired with the lush and silky creme mousseline, this was actually beautifully crafted. I enjoyed this. Guys, do you see this macaron? It is so cute. I almost didn't want to eat it, but I'm gonna eat it. I pulled off the currant and put it to the side, and the best way to eat macarons like this is just to smush it and then take a big bite. With macarons, they could be a hit or a miss, so I didn't know what to expect, but it was a pleasant surprise. These macarons were subtle and not overly sugary, and it was actually a quite sophisticated twist on a classic macaron. Fruity, slightly tart, and well balanced. I enjoyed it. Next, the tarte fraîche. It was so cute and tiny. I wasn't too sure how I wanted to eat it, and I just decided to just pick it up and take a bite. Now the tarte fraîche, it had a rich berry flavor and it wasn't overly sweet, which I did enjoy. I also enjoyed the buttery crust that had a delicate crumble. Overall, this was a satisfying mini form of a tarte fraîche. Do you see the snowman? Oh! But I'm still going to eat it. Now with this tiramisu, I love the adorable presentation, and as a coffee lover, I enjoyed the espresso undertones paired with the deep cocoa notes that balance the mascarpone. Now onto the mousse amigurumi. Now this was actually a refreshing and unique dessert. It was bright but not overpowering. And you can taste the citrus and the honey. I have to give a shout out to the staff. They're so kind, so helpful, and honestly so cute. They noticed me taking solo videos and pictures and stepped right in to give me a mini photo shoot. It was such a fun and unexpected moment. I couldn't stop laughing because the energy was just so calm and effortless. They truly made this experience even more special. Now it's time to end the night with my birthday cake. But before, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Christiadora. Happy birthday to me. As much as I was enjoying this calm vibe and wanted to stay in the moment, I had to keep moving. Shibuya shops were closing in less than 2 hours and I had a lot of ground to cover. So I grabbed my things and headed on out. While I waited for my Uber, I couldn't help but reflect. I just took myself on my first ever solo date, and that feeling, honestly, surreal. At first, I was going to do the rental thing because I was kind of concerned about being turned away as a party of one, but I explained my situation and I was good to go. Now, as a solo traveler and dining solo, if you want to go here, just know that you'll have to pay for 2 spots. And honestly, that's perfectly okay because sometimes you're all the company that you'll ever need. So as I do my dancey dance, the moment. So was Haute Couture Café worth the hype? In my opinion, absolutely. The ambiance, the food, and the staff made it an unforgettable experience. While we head to our next stop, I have a question for you. Would you ever take yourself on a fancy solo date? If so, where would you go? Drop your dream solo experience in the comments. Before I knew it, I was deep in last-minute shopping mode at GU in Shibuya, a must-visit for fashionable yet affordable pieces. It's the perfect spot to grab stylish wardrobe essentials to mix and match. I walked in thinking I just browse, pick up a few things, but before you knew it, I walked out with 2 coats and bags on bags of clothes. Good thing I had the foresight to grab that extra suitcase in Asakusa earlier because at this point, my luggage situation was getting out of control. With my shopping haul secured, I made one final stop before heading back to Akasaka. That one last late night big bag mission, a combini run! Because what's a Tokyo trip without one last snack haul? Yes, I'm tired, but today was a success. Thank you for coming along with me today. And before I end this episode, I'm going to say that one little thing I always say. Just because you're going through a difficult situation doesn't mean you lay there and you stay there. Feel your human emotions. Oh, check the boots real quick. You see the boots? You see the boots? You see the boots? Anyways, come up with a solution. And then you get it! I'm rooting for you to win. You got this. Chrissy Adore out.
This shit too decent. Scale of 1 to 10, she a 10 piece. Usually I'm the one with the groovies. Shorty so bad.